What's up, my people? This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Lombard Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Today, I want to talk to you about, she's online, but not for you. In the Philippines, yeah. She's online, uh-huh, but not for you in the Philippines. Yeah, what a joy, such a joy it is to come back to you, friends. And I don't want to say those here for the first time. You click on that subscribe button for me and the bell notification icon to continue seeing fresh new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Turn that down a little bit, please. Yeah, this I got four things for you that I want to talk to you about that you should be aware of when you're dealing with a Filipina online. Mhm. Yeah. And she seems like she's the one. Yeah, Bob she's the one. She made me smile, Bob I just feel so good. I pick up that warm and fuzzy feeling around the Bob we just, we click. Okay. I hate to burst your bubble, my brother, but the click is just for when you online. It is not just for you. It's for anybody that she deems worthy of clicking with the personality to get in your pockets. Okay. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, when you have a Filipina and she's all up in your grill, y'all just real tight, usually, and I say usually because sometimes this does not mean it's true, there's an ulterior motive. Mhm. There is a method, if you will, to her what? Madness. Okay. There is a method, if you will, to her what? Gladness. So a lot of times, it's just an ulterior motive, man. She's trying to gain your trust. She's trying to gain your joy. She's trying to gain your likeness so that she can gain something else from you. Change it, a change. That multi. Yeah. And it happens so all too more often than not. So the question is, how do you determine if she's for you when she's really not? Well, time. Time. First one, number one is this. Whenever she avoids direct answers, you ask the question, well, where do you live? And well, I live down in the province. Where exactly? I'm in the province. And she said, you work? Yeah, sometimes. Where you work? Sometimes I work. Where you work? What do you do? I just work. Okay, crazy stuff like that. Okay, and you sitting up there accepting those crazy answers because you want her to be a part of your life. You're captivated by her charm. You're captivated by her body. You're captivated by her accent, all that kind of crazy, uh, immaterial stuff that you are drawn to. In actuality, those should be what? Red flags. Those should be red flags for you. That she may not be the one. She might be online for you, man, but she not for you. Okay? Yeah, she's online, but she not for you. She's online for anybody that will give up the Monte Honte. Anybody that she can gain trust. Anybody that she can get in the pocket. That's what she's online for. Okay, so have to check people out in a regular, consistent manner. Number two, she shows a lack of interest. You're online dating with her, and she talking about we not, and she's doing her nails. Excuse me, um, I'm not worthy of your attention. Oh, I'm sorry. And then next few minutes later, you're doing her nails again, or she twiddling with her hair, or she talking to her friend on the side. Crazy stuff like that. No interest in you whatsoever. And those are things that you ignore simply because you are infatuated with her. Now, I didn't say love. Understand there's a difference between infatuation and love. Infatuation is that you have infatuation. At least these I need my light on. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some more light in the subject. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Infatuation is a sexual link. Okay, sexual. You see something that you want sexually inclined to her. You're pleased with her appearance. You're pleased. Something turns you on. Okay, something gives you a sexual arousal when you deal. That's infatuation. Okay? It's not love. Okay, sex is not love. Love is not sex, and that infatuation leads to sex. Sex leads and love does not necessarily lead to sex. Okay, it can, But there's a difference, and people need to be aware of that. She shows a lack of interest. Okay, if she's not interested in you and you're interested in her, that's a one-sided situation. That is a one-sided affair. Okay, and whenever you have a one-sided affair, somebody's going to lose out. Okay, you ever been on a seesaw where you had first when you both go to the seesaw, it's level, right? Level playing like that, right? Somebody gets on it and it goes down, and the other person goes up. That's an imbalance. That means that they're heavier than you, right? Than your weight. There's no balance there. Okay. So if you had infatuation, she not infatuated, there's an imbalance. She gonna go up getting your money, and you go around getting nothing from her but a good warm and fuzzy feeling. Okay. You got there has to be a balance, man. And see, I'm talking to you right now. Somebody out there right now has a Filipina, and he all up in her grill. Hey, baby, and she said, "When you gonna send my $1,000? Oh, I get that when I get paid. I get paid next week. I get it." And you go on as soon as you get paid, go down, run on down to Western Union, and send her $1,000. That's the problem, man. And you haven't even met her. You just talked to her online. Come on, man. Let's wise up. Let's rise up, and let's be intelligent. Okay. Sometimes we are our own worst enemies. We lead by the little man downstairs. Okay, the little head instead of the big head. Okay, don't stop leading with the little head because it won't lead you to anything good. Temporary high, temporary arousal, temporary sexual satisfaction. Yeah, man, might get a little bit of that. But you don't, if you got any sense, you're looking for something substantial. You're looking for something that's long term, something that's lasting, something you're going to get something from, and then you're going to put something into. So you want a woman that can pour into you. Okay, what you mean by be pour into me? What you mean pour into you, man? Pour joy into you, pour enthusiasm into you, pour intelligence into you, pour arousal into you, and make you sensitive, make you think, make you compare. You want somebody that can help you move up in life. And vice versa, you pour into her. You pour some of your spirit into her, some of your peace in her, some of your joy into her, some of your laughter into her, that's what you want. You want a mutual, lasting, loving, sharing, growing, and knowing relationship that will prosper and benefit each other mutually. That's what you want. Okay. That's what you want, and that's what you should get. Now, if that's not what you want, you're gonna get what you don't want. If that's not what you want, you're gonna get anything. Some of you guys will fall for anything. You stand for nothing, and you fall for anything. Number 3, she asked for money. You're online, and next thing you know, I haven't had no dinner today. I haven't eaten all day long. I'm hungry. Can you please send me 1,000 pesos? I can get me me and my kids something to eat. Come on, man. When you gonna wise up? That's one of the oldest tricks in the trade of Filipinatry. Is that a word? Filipinatry? That's one of the oldest tricks in the book, man. They cry, they crying, they hungry, they can't get nothing to eat. And you the knight in shining armor. You're the one that's gonna save her. And oh man, I don't want to say a bad word, but you so naive, you just can't get enough of helping her. Sure, I'll do that for you. Where can I send this money to? Can you take a Western Union? You think I'm playing with you, but that's what y'all do, man. And more time than not, you will send that money if she's good on her game. And most of the online Filipinos are very, very good at their game. They know how to talk to you, how to say things to you, when to say things to you, the words to say, the words will turn you on. They even know how to hold their head. Some of them even know when to show some of their cleavage online. All kinds of tricks to the trade. And so if you're not wise, then you believe that she's online and she's for you when she's online and she's really not for you. Come on, man. Let's grow up. Then number 4, inconsistent behavior. Sometimes she's there when she's supposed to be there, and sometimes she's not. That's a dead giveaway. That's a big red flag. You've agreed that you will be talking online every day for the next week, 2 weeks, for at 8 p.m. Well, let's say 8 p.m. Sometimes she's there 8 p.m. sharp. Next day, she not there. You waiting for an hour. You ain't, she at? You get all crazy and she like, and when then the next day she's there. Where you been? I had to take my mom to the hospital. And then the next day, same, coming up with crazy stories over and over and over when it's time for her to be. She's not consistent. Anybody that's not consistent with you, you don't need to be bothered with. Yeah. Unless you one of these guys that's not consistent with her. You playing her and she playing with you. Is that what it is? Huh? You both playing each other, playing the fool. But there, if you're serious and you're trying to look, if you're a guy and you're serious, you're online, you're trying to look for somebody online, you want them to be consistent with you. You want them to be real with you, like steel with you, that they don't break up and drop away when you're trying to find the right one, baby. You want somebody that's understanding. You want somebody that's easy to talk to. You want somebody that's consistent, not in and out, not flipping out on you every time you turn around, some craziness. Consistent behavior. You judge a person not necessarily by their talk, but by their actions. You've heard it over and over again. Actions speak louder than what words, man. You can tell me, she can tell you all day long, I love you, Johnny, I love you. I said, love you, Johnny. That's why I love you, Johnny. Right. If you love Johnny, why are you so inconsistent? Why one day you there, 2 days there you gone? He don't know yet, and then he find you a week later. You come and talk, but I need some money. When you gonna send me my money? Come on, man. Stop being naive. Stop being so easy to persuade, because that's what it is. You're being persuaded to do things that you don't necessarily know. And the bad part about it, many of you guys, many of us know that something's not right. We got this feeling, but yet we don't want to acknowledge those feelings. And so we wind up losing money. We wind up losing time. We wind up losing patience. And we wind up being aggravated by somebody that's not for us. Yeah, she's online. She online, but she not for you. She online for any Tom, Dick, and Harry that can show up on the screen and she can run her game on. Okay? Let's be real. Let's be like steel. And let's read out the Filipinos that's not for you. Okay? I mean, that's what you got to do. Now, number 5, not respecting your boundaries. It's a big one, man. When you find somebody that don't respect your boundaries, you need to get rid of them as quick as you can, because they're not for you. What you mean boundaries, Bobby? They're boundaries, man. Your standards, your morals, your values. You told her, well, sweetheart, I need somebody that don't smoke. I don't smoke, and I can't have nobody around me to smoke. And she come puffing a cigarette on. She puffing a cigarette, a blunt on the camera. What the hell? Your boundaries, okay? And sweetheart, I need somebody that don't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? I just can't look at nobody. And she bring baby kids up in the camera with you. Come on, man. She don't respect nothing about you. She don't respect your boundaries. She don't respect your time. She don't respect your dime, because she's always begging for money. Women like that, Filipinas like that, you do not need in your life. They don't need you in their life, but they want your money in their life. They want your time in their life so they can gain your trust and get in your pockets. Yeah, she's online 24/7, but she's not for you. Okay? Keep that in mind. And when you find one that's for you, that's the one you hang on to. That is the jewel. That is the gem. That is the Rolls Royce that you've been looking for all your life. Okay? And never let her go. Okay? Never leave her. Never let her go. Okay? That's the one you hold on to. Okay? Let me see who's out there right train, Bobby. It's like I tell you, man, 5 things. Number 1, remember, when she's not for you, she will avoid direct answers. Number 2, when she's not for you, there'll be a lack of. She will show a lack of interest in your conversation, your time, all kinds of stuff. And then number 3, asking for more time. Can I have some more time? More time? Yeah, money. Dead giveaway. Red flag. One of the biggest red flags out there. And then number 4, inconsistent behavior. Sometimes she online, sometimes she's not, and you sending her $500 a month. You want her to be online. But you're not the only one sending her $500 a month. She got 5 other Joes out there doing it. So she got to be online. But this one, she got to have a schedule, a planning schedule to meet you. And she just messed up on your somebody else got your time, because she had to get 1,000 from him. You was only sending 500. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to know the game. You got to know the game when you're dealing with people like this in the Philippines. And it's not, I'm just not coming down on Filipinos, but it's worldwide. You'll find this in the United States. You'll find this in Africa. You'll find this in Asia. Or you'll find this in Russia. I mean, every country in the world got people that running these scams online. Some of the biggest scams, dating scam, online dating scams that you can find is it's anywhere, but mostly, and I'm talking from a Philippine agent's perspective because that's where I'm at, and that's how I found out about a lot of these things. I I've dealt with some of these women online, and they can be some of the sweetest women you have ever met. They make you laugh, they make you smile, you feel good inside. You every time you see them, you just want to go and get into the screen and just hug them, but you can't because you're a long distance away. That's nice. You know, you got somebody that's nice and make you feel like that. But that's just could be just a facade, just a game they're running on you to gain your trust, and again, to get in the pocket. Remember, she's online all the time, but she ain't not for you. Okay, man? Remember that. Let's go. Ride Chain, BobbieD, DC, One Nation, Group, and Love. Who out of there? Michael Coffee. He said, what's up, Michael? First man up in the house today. He said, BobbieD, DC, hello. Maya Moontown, Hapun, got BE, Mustaka, Cebu. God bless. Keep the faith. Thank you, sir. Michael Coffee. We appreciate that. He's Michael Coffee came out to Cebu this year, and we were supposed to meet what 2 or 3 times, but Michael, I don't know what happened, man. Michael had he had a lot of stuff going on. One night, his girlfriend had a party, and he couldn't come. We couldn't hook up, and he had to go out of town. Anyway, long story short, Michael came right in our city, and he was here for a whole month. We couldn't hook up, man. Michael, come on, man. We got to do better than that from another next time, man. When you come out here, if I'm here, if I'm still here. But yeah, it's a pleasure always to have you and always to see you. Michael Coffey is a nurse in California, Cali, out there, Cali, and he deals with hospice. You know, hospice is people that's terminally ill that are not going to make it. And so what he does is he tries his best to make them feel as comfortable as possible, and does what he can, knowing that eventually they're going to leave this earth within a matter of days or months. Okay, so those type of people, I salute them. You have to have a resiliency. You have to have a strength about you to deal with people, to put time in people that you know will not be here long. And it's hard. I don't think I could do it. So my hats are off to people like that. And I don't even think I could be a nurse, man, because as soon as I see somebody sick, I want to throw up. I want to run. You know what I'm saying? So my hats is off to Michael Coffey. Needs some coffee. What's up, man? He said, I have seen the same Filipino on another dating line site, on another online dating site, but her photo has been photoshopped and filtered. Yeah, that's what happens a lot of times, man. They'll use somebody else's picture if they don't have a webcam where you can visually see them. They'll use somebody else's picture, so you really don't know who you're talking to until you get up and close and personal with them, and make you think that she's like Queen of Sheba. She ain't even a Sheba. She ain't even queen or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It could be a man. A lot of times it could be a male trying to get in there, and a lot of men do that thing. You know, that catfish thing is real, man. You can't see them, but they catfish. They know how to talk like a woman. They're all men, but they know they know what to say to get to you. And a lot of people have been catfished out there. Michael Cobb, he said, hello, BobbieD, hello. See, the Filipino will change her hair color, eyes color. Sometimes she will even look thinner in picture. Okay. Yeah. You can Photoshop anything to make people look better. But the best thing to do, man, when you find a Filipina that you're really interested in, you give yourself some time. Okay. I believe that time reveals a lot of things that are hidden, and you won't get to see them if you just spend a week with them, 2 weeks with them, and you say that's the one, right? The one I want, baby. No, you need time. You need time to see the good times with them, the bad times with them, to see how they are in stressful situations, to see how they handle success, how they handle failure. All of those things you need to know, okay, before you really and allow them into your life, allow them to take hold of you and get intimate with you. Now, I'm not talking about sexually, but intimate with you in your affairs. Yeah. When I met Lisa D, it was like 6 months before I really started opening up to her, because I needed time to figure out where she was coming from. when I met her, I didn't think that she was the one, baby. I mean, I really didn't. I thought she was a scammer, flim flammer, Jim Jammer. You know what I'm saying? I really did. But it took time for me questioning her, see if she was consistent. She would act. Let me go with these things I told you to watch out for. And I'm gonna tell you about these things. Number one, did Lisa question is, did Lisa D avoid direct answers? No. Every time I asked her a question, she answered me quickly, concisely, and the same. It was no like, I don't know, I don't. She told me, no, I didn't do that. Yes, I went down there and it wasn't no dubious or doubtful types of answers. She was always direct. Number two, did she show a lack of interest when we talked? No. Every time we talked, she was like this, I was like that, we were like this. She was glued to me, I was glued to her. There was a mutual connection. That eye contact was there from beginning to end on the conversation. She didn't do her nails, she didn't do her toes, she didn't do twiddle her hair. She was focused on me. Okay. And I was focused on her. That's what you need. And then ask for money. Lisa D never asked me for a peso, man. Think playing with you? She never asked me for nothing. Okay, no money. For the whole time I was with her, for a whole year, I met Lisa D. This 6 months we dated online, and then after 6 months, I said I need to see this lady. I need to see if she's real. You know what I'm saying? Like I loved. I began to like her, and when I met her, went to the Philippines and met her, and then I realized I checked out all the stuff she was saying to me online, and it checked out. And she never asked me for anything. Okay, not one peso, and she needed money. Her family, her father was sick one time. And during the time we started dating, she said, I wouldn't ever ask you. And afterward, not then, but afterward, I said, why did you ask me for money? I would have helped. She said, no, that's not your job to help me. That's our family responsibility. We got to resolve without you. See, she was independent. She didn't need me for money. She found a way. Okay. And then inconsistent. She was always, there was a few times when we had a particular meeting time to chat every day. And then we would chat twice on the weekends. And she was most of the time she was there. I can say she was not inconsistent because when she wasn't there, something came up and she explained to me what happened. And I would usually verify by asking people. I'll check them out, man. I check them out. Whatever they tell me, I find out. Okay, you say what? What time did it happen? And where'd you go? What did they say? Because I check them out. And then, so she consistency was very good with the behavior. And then not respecting boundaries. Number five, she always respected me. Whatever I told her, I don't appreciate. You see, one time we talked when we were talking about religion. She came to me with that about this Mary stuff and thinking that Mary was, uh, I guess, praying to Mary stuff. I said, nah, wait a minute. I said we can talk all day long, but when you tell me about praying to Mother Mary, that's when we're going to have to stop that train right there. Mary, I don't pray to Mary. I pray to Jesus, because she was still Catholic at that time. So anyway, whenever we got to that point, she never brought that up again because she know that was something that I didn't know, I didn't care for, and that would cause friction in our relationship. And she wanted to build and grow and make a bond in what our relationship. That's what you need. You need somebody who's willing to work with you, willing to grow with you, willing to know with you, and improve your relationship. Okay? That's what you need, man. You don't need anybody that's contrary to what you're trying to do in your life. All right? You need somebody that wants to roll with you, flow with you, go with you, throw with you, and work it out together. Michael Coffey said, uh, okay, say, Bobby D, I apologize to you, Alicia, for not seeing you. Was really there and see next time make that. Okay, man. Hey, it's no apology, man. Uh, when you this, I say this: when you come to see Boo, if you have time, yeah, we can meet. Cause I might not have time. Okay, I'm telling you, man, my schedule is just as busy as ever. But so if you can't make it, I understand because you had a busy schedule. You hadn't been excuse me, he hadn't been in the Philippines in like what 5 or 6 years, so he had tons of things to do with his lady. And Michael Coffey is engaged. He has a fiance, and she's staying in his condo. He has a condo here in Cebu. He's going to be retiring in the next few years, so he'll be staying 6 months here in the USA, and then 6 months in 6 months in the USA, then 6 months in the Philippines. So more power to you, Michael. I understand. I don't take offense to it. Sometimes we can hook up, sometimes we can't. But those of you that come to see Boo, if you want to hook up with me, holler at me. I'm not guaranteeing I can, okay? Because Lisa D and I have a lot of stuff to do, and it depends also where you are. If you're a long way from us, it may be very difficult for us to get to, okay? Because Cebu is a pretty large area. But if you're not far, yeah, maybe we might be able to work something out. So there's no guarantee on whether I can meet you, but I could have met him because he was right near Cebu, Ayala Mall. That's where his condo is, right across from Ayala Mall. And we know we hang out there a lot. So, but anyway, hey, next time, man, you know what? Don't sweat it. I hold no grudges towards you. Still appreciate you as one of the members on the train, man. So no problem at all. But Lisa D and I are still celebrating our 8th anniversary. We have been rocking steady, long and hard, and we're still in love with each other and more in love than ever. And I found after 8 years, our love has changed and it's grown even more. And our love, we show love to each other in different ways now that we didn't do before when we first got married. That's what happens when the more you stay with someone, the more your love is, I guess, explored, and the more your love is shown in different levels and in different ways. And that's important in any relationship if you want your relationship to develop. When I say we do it in different ways now, because I've changed from 8 years ago. She's changed as well. But we have to keep up with the changes of each other. I've kept up with all her changes, and she's kept up with mine. You know, and that's how we've grown. We've grown to allow each other to change. I allow her freedom to do the flexibility to be her, and she allows me the same to be me. And then we come together in our love and showing how we share and care for each other. That's the essence and the ingredients of a long-term, loving, caring, sharing relationship. I'm telling you, man, finding a Filipina is awesome. Once you find it, the process of finding a good one is very, very daunting. It could be very, very arduous and very, very hard. Okay, especially if you don't have a clue. When I say you don't have a clue, if you're not wise to the schemes and the game that they're running out there. And it took me, I learned about all this stuff from trial and error. Sometimes when I first started looking online for Filipino, I didn't know the first thing. I didn't know which way is up. Yeah, but I got hip pretty soon. I got hip real quick. Murphy Hayes got in the house. Got in the house. He said, "Hello, train. What's up, Gunny man? Murphy Hayes in the house, man. Murphy down there in Louisiana." I think what part of Louisiana, I forgot, Shreveport or something like that. Well, Murphy in the house. Murphy Hayes has a young lady, man, and Murphy Hayes has found the right one, baby. You hear me? Hey, Murphy Hayes. It was about a year ago now. Murphy Hayes came here to the Philippines, and we hooked up. Lisa D and I hooked up with. We had the best time ever. The best time ever. He and his lady, man. We went to dinner, I think once or twice? Anyway, we had a nice time at dinner. And then we celebrated, it was her birthday. It was his lady's birthday. And they did a dance. The restaurant did a dance for her lady right at the table. And we took pictures. That was the best. That's one of Murphy Hayes. That was one of the best subscriber hookups we have ever had. Lisa D and I have had a lot of subscriber meetups, okay? But that was one of the best ones because I'll never forget how happy she was when she saw them dancing, and how happy he was. And every time we looked at Murphy and his lady, they were lovey-dovey. What you mean lovey-dovey? No, they were. You could see the love in their eyes. You could tell when somebody really loves someone, and that's what we saw. And so I'm so happy for Murphy and his lady. They're going to hook up soon. They're trying to get all of their stuff, ducks in a row, and to get together. And hopefully, I thought Murphy, I thought you were gonna come out here this year again. We could hook up. But hopefully, you'll get out of here. If I'm still out here, we'll hook up again. But we had a great time, man. Michael Coffee said, "BobbieD, hi." Some Filipinos just want to tender, loving care. They respect their culture and family. A man might be all right with the Filipino. Yeah, yeah. And Michael, I would expand on that and say not just some Filipinos, but most women. I said most women. Most good women only want TLC. Most good women. But I met Lisa D. She said, "I'm tired being single. I'm looking for a good man. I'm looking for a husband, and I will be a good wife. She told me all of that. I'm like, whoa. She was real. She was ready. She wanted to settle. You know, most women are like that. Good women. They want somebody that will take care of them. Hold on. Okay. So what? Ah, what you say? Okay. These saying something in the background. She don't want to tell. But most women are like that. Uh, they want somebody that will treat them with respect and decency. Okay, that will be able to, first of all, and in Filipinos, first of all, do what? Take care of them. Okay, you have to be able to take. If you're a foreign guy, most Filipinos respect and expect you to do what? Be able to do what? Take care of them. And when I say take care of them, I'm just not talking about financial. Okay, because that's the problem. Most of y'all think, well, oh, they didn't want my money. You know, they just want my money. Go, you know, some of them, the flim flammers, scammers, Jim Jammers out there, yeah, they always want your money. I told you that. But then the good ones, they don't really just want your money. I mean, if you help them, you can help them financially, of course. Yeah, fine, do that. But the real ones want you. Okay. So the question is, how can you tell if they want you or not? Well, time, Time. You know, if you were giving them, let's say you said, well, you know, I'll give you $200 a month, and you cut that $200, you cut that $200 a month off for about a month and see what happens. For 3 months, 2 months, she'll be gone the first month. If it was not, if she don't want you, she was just for the money, she gone. You know what I'm saying? You can forget about that $200 that woman. That's gone. It was the money. But if she wants you, you cut the money off. She's still with you. That proves that this lady is, she ain't going nowhere. She wants me. You know, when you find somebody that wants you for you, stick with them. Okay, because it's hard to find those people, especially when, as it pertains to Filipinos. This is a country that's not a very wealthy country, and many of the people here are poor. You know, very, very, very poor. As when it compared to America and other, top-notch countries, they're poor. And so, having a foreign guy that has money uh, and help you out, that's a big deal. You know, and so it's important, guys, that you understand that women just don't want to be taken care of financially. They want to be taken care of spiritually. They want to be taken care of socially, and every other way you can think of. Women need leadership in their lives. Okay, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, they need a man. Okay, not a wannabe, not a one that trying to take some, not an abuser. They don't need none of that. They get enough of that already. That's easy to come by. Easy to find somebody to abuse a women. You should be doing it. But so they're looking for somebody that's above board with the right mentality. Okay. And a lot of times they won't tell you this, but most women want a man that's that has spirituality. What you mean spiritual? That know the Lord. Okay. Yeah. Women, even if they don't know or they're not a church going woman or whatever, if they know that you go to the Lord, they hold you in high esteem because that means a lot to them. People in the Philippines, most of them are Catholics. 90% of the Philippines are Catholic. And so Catholic is not, they believe in praying to Mary and all that kind of stuff. But part of it, they believe in Jesus. So I can deal with that. When we met, at least these now converted to Christianity, 100% Christian, Lord, all like that. But I had to deal with her issues about that. We had some serious talks about our religion. And I said, look, I can't deal with Catholics. I'm not going to be able to change that. But if you're willing to change, I'm willing to invest in you, and we can move forward in our lives. She said, "Well, I'll be praying about it." And that's what she did. I accepted her by that, saying she would pray about it, and I prayed with her about it. And she didn't. When we got married, she was still a Catholic. He said, "Bobby, how you can marry somebody that's a Catholic? You're a Christian man." Because I knew she was going to. God showed me she was going to change. I knew it. And about after we were married, about a year, maybe 2 years, about 2 years, she switched. She did Christianity. She said, "I want to be baptized." So what? We was in church, and she got up. She said, "It's time." I said, "What?" She said, "It's time." Time for what? She said, "I want to be baptized." And we got up there, and she accepted the Lord in the church, and we had a baptism the next month, and we got pictures. I think I did a video on it too. But yeah, so women want to be. They want leaders. They want a real man that can lead them, not beat them, okay, not cheat them. Not leave them, but love them. And I'm not talking about sex. Sex is not love, and love is not sex. This is totally different. And that's one of the reasons why we all get mixed up. I love you, and that's all they're talking about is sex. You know? When we slept together, the sex, all kind of craziness. Sex is a part of it. You know, when love, you love someone, then it can extend into a sexual, intimate relationship. But the loving, caring, sharing relationship comes first before the sex. And we get it mixed up. We sometimes we got to have the sex before the other part. We have the sex, and then we want to get intimate and sharing, caring, loving, fuzzy feelings and all that kind of stuff. And then we want to know them socially, emotionally, stuff like that. And but we have the sex first. That's backwards. That's backwards. Because what happens is when you have sex with a woman, you are investing, imparting part of your body into her, and she's imparting part of her body into you. You know, and that could be explosion. It's wrong. I mean, you got to be careful with that, guys. I'm telling you, man. I mean, to each his own. I'm just telling you. That part about the sex should come later, not right up front. Okay. We got Ron J. About who got Michael Coffee. Murphy, hello. God bless you, sir. Keep the faith. Take care. Thank you so much. Murphy, he said, hello, Michael Coffee. I'm fine and blessed. Hope you are as well. May God blessings be upon you as well. Thank you so much. Hey, blessings of the Lord make it rich, and he addeth no sorrow to it. That's what the Bible says in Proverbs. The blessings of the Lord make it rich, and he adds no sorrow to it. So you're rich if you're blessed by the Lord. Murphy says I'm choppy. Okay, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I'm choppy, and so this is not good to be on here if I'm choppy. All right. Lisa D, why didn't you tell me I was choppy? You okay? You should. I told you. All right, guys. And so now I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't want to mess it up. Like I'm too choppy to be hearing Murphy say that, so I gotta be getting up out of here. I'm sorry, trying to get that. All right, guys. That's it for now. This is BobbieD saying take care. God bless. Peace.